Here is Chris Paul, turning 36 years old.
I thought it was outstanding when Coach Williams was talking to us about Chris Paul and his impact. And right away, you see Donovan Mitchell making the play for Gobert.
5 until October. Ball leaving it for Ayton. He can hit that, and he does, to give Phoenix its first points of the game. All around the Ayton screen, keeps Conley on his hip. And again, the mid-range shot goes down for Paul. Off to a great start, and the Suns lead 9-2.
The way they take care of their bodies, how much time they put in, what they eat, the way they treat it. I mean, it's a different ball game. I took my son to a workout over the course of the summer previous.
Can't hit the shot, and here comes Mitchell.
They get great looks on the offensive end. Mitchell's ability to break down the defense, which we see right there, highlighted. Good job defensively by the Suns on that possession. How about the catch and finish by Ayton off the delivery from Paul?
First points for Johnson, second-year pro out of North Carolina. Here's Gobert and Ayton battling down low, and Gobert, kind of an awkward-looking release, but it goes down. What do you think is, what would it take for one of these two teams to actually complete the season as Paul scores again? He's got 11.
Both of those teams and the Clippers would certainly be the favorite. But either one of these teams would have to play their best basketball.
Overall, Utah shooting under 30% from the floor and down 7 at the midway point of the second quarter. Here's Donovan Mitchell hitting the pull-up 2. That's 7 points for Donovan Mitchell now.
What you're looking for the Phoenix Suns, Monty Williams getting Devin Booker back in the ball game. You got to give him different looks where he catches it and the double team is not in position to hit him, where he can play one-on-one like on that possession.
8 points per game. Mitchell in the month of March averaged 29 per game. He missed that shot. A little slow to get up. Here's Booker in transition. He scored last.
Basketball, it allows him to play one-on-one in transition, and he's going to win that battle.
Bogdanovich, nicely done against Bridges.
Shot, you've had Mike Conley defending Ayton and Campaign defended by Rudy Gobert, and he made him pay the price.
Another block shot for the Suns. Booker on the other end connects from 18 feet. Nets have played with the big three, Harden, Durant, and Irving, and they're 5-2 in those games. They've had a remarkable year despite not having those guys together at the program, considering where they were when he took over. Here's Chris Paul missing the shot. Ayton gets the offensive rebound and scores against Gobert. So Ayton now with 6 points. Played overseas after going undrafted coming out of school. And he's found a starting role with the Jazz as Booker gets that one to spin home. And Devin Booker starting to catch fire. Final seconds of the first half. Mitchell against Johnson with 4 to go. Mitchell with 2 goes deep into the paint and scores with .2 to go.
Phoenix is doing is giving them different looks. So they're zoning areas and not overreacting, trying to stay at home with shooters and make sure that they give the Utah Jazz looks on their terms.
Conley kind of pinballed off of 8 when he ran into him, and then ended up with the collision with Chris Paul as Mitchell finishes at the rim, and a foul. It's at 35-15. Second best record, off to its best start since 2007. And Devin Booker with his first points of the second half, and now 18 on the night. I mean, any team that's in the state of Texas now, regardless of sport, he's a fan of. So I figured he'd go for Baylor. As Mitchell hits that one and a foul. Guys in the league in terms of made threes, I mean, he's a threat everywhere on the floor. Here's Booker, and he gets that one to fall with Gobert closing. By 8, 7.5 remaining here in the third quarter. He'll try it again. Great fake by Conley, and the flip pass to Gobert for the stuff.
You get the sense that they're back, and it's the leadership you talked about. Monty Williams. James Jones done an outstanding job. Monty Williams as the leader, the head coach. And then you add a Chris Paul, the difference maker, the leaders in the clubhouse as far as coaches of the year is concerned.
Meanwhile, the Suns lead is it's back to 5 after the Ayton slam following the Booker miss. Trying to take Ayton off the dribble. Ayton with the block.
Well, that's great defense by Ayton.
And then Booker exploding to the basket, man. Scoops it to Clarkson. Shot clock down to 5. Clarkson's got to hoist it here. Gets into the paint, and Clarkson gets the bounce, just his second field goal. He was 1 for 8 prior to that make. Back to a 4-point game. Mike Conley's had a rough game, just 1 for 10, but takes a great pass there. Gobert with the stuff and a foul. A 3-point chance for Rudy Gobert. Drops for Mike Conley to give Utah the lead after 3. Tough shot by Conley, but it falls. And how about that third quarter? Utah almost matching its entire total for the first half. They had from Augusta. ESPN Plus will have all the featured whole and featured group coverage of all 4 rounds. A layup by Donovan Mitchell out of the timeout suite.
Okay, we're going to see.
Donovan Mitchell gives Utah the lead back with a 3. Mitchell with 28 points now on the night. 8 misses badly. Didn't look like a great shot there. Mitchell gets past Bridges again and scores again, plus a foul. That's 5 on Bridges. And wow, Donovan Mitchell having another spectacular night. Race the final month of the regular season. Ayton fighting to get the offensive rebound. Yeah,
you got Joel Embiid. You got Damian Lillard. I mean, it's a bunch of guys in the discussion as Chris Paul knocks down the long.
Good on the 3. Gobert fighting to get the offensive rebound, though. Looks to be okay after taking that hard face-first fall earlier in the quarter. Conley from downtown, his first triple of the game. All on the move. Tough shot. Gobert got the extension. It's tipped in. How about 4 chances for the Suns? Ayton gives Phoenix a 1-point lead.
Make the big fella get it off the rim.
Crowder comes up big. He was 1 for 8 prior to that shot attempt. Mitchell driving, runs into Gobert, it looked like. They're going to say it's a foul on Phoenix. Count the basket for Mitchell, who's got 33. Paul takes the shot against O'Neal, scores again from mid-range. Chris Paul having a phenomenal fourth quarter, giving Phoenix a 3-point lead. Booker gets past O'Neal, floats it up, around and out. Rebounded by Utah. 15 seconds to go. Jazz down 3. Mitchell takes the 3 and hits it. Ties it at 102 with 10 seconds to go. What a shot. Donovan Mitchell, 36 points. That's what they're going to do. 4 seconds to go. 2 seconds to go. Booker with 1. Lets it fly. No good. And we're going to overtime. Players in foul trouble heading into this extra session as the Suns win the tip and Booker gets a layup. Booker trying to get free, got held up on the baseline. Cam Johnson wide open, and Johnson drills a triple. The Suns lead by 5.
Recognizing that Cam Johnson is the guy open.
Mitchell into the lane. Oh, what a pass by Donovan Mitchell to Rudy Gobert. Just when it looks like Mitchell maybe is out of control. Nearing 3 minutes to go in overtime. Booker being defended by Mitchell. Booker now with 30 points, looking for 32. Got it. Devin Booker gives the Suns the 5-point lead again. Joel? Yeah, boy, Gobert was open there. Mitchell turns back, spins against Paul, puts up the shot, kisses it home off the window. 38 for Mitchell. Now Mitchell charged with defending Booker, who's got 32 points. Shot clock at 8. Booker driving, pulls up, scores. Booker with 34, the lead back to 5 for the Suns. Suns lead by 5. Plenty of time, though, for the potent Utah Jazz, and they cut it to 3 just like that as they let Conley go right to the rim for the easy layup. Booker leaning in and kicks it back out to Paul. The shot clock at 3. Here's Paul for 3. Good! Chris Paul with another huge shot when it matters most. And the Suns lead by 6. Jazz has 1 timeout left. Phoenix with 2. Conley backdoor gets the easy layup. Great call out of the timeout. It's a 2-point game. The ball. Doesn't matter. He calmly hits it. Takes the 3 with 3 seconds to go. No good. Rebounded by the Suns. A huge